And we are live and direct on this Friday afternoon. Thank you for tuning in to 91.3 WYEP. I'm Kyle Smith, and we're live and direct with the Ghost Club. You may recognize them from a couple of songs and playing our Summer Music Festival last June. Well, their new album, King Whatever, comes out this weekend. 9 new songs, and the first official album release for the band. They're just back from an extensive tour, and welcome. You guys ready for a song?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I guess it's your call.
Oh my goodness. Holding on tickets to my chemical romance. Now that a romance had faded away. Hoping for a miracle that I'd see your face was in the smiles of people singing songs that you would play. Walked out of the venue feeling 2 feet tall. Thought I heard your name and my stomach dropped. You say that time heals but hurting won't stop. Felt like getting shot. I'm not the man that you deserve, but I can't bite my tongue no more. Baby, could you take me as I am? 'Cause baby, I'd take you for who you are. We can take these wheels and escape the dreams that damned us. Burn 'em, chasing cars. Baby, till the world stops spinning. Baby, till the night sky shuts out the stars. While we hanging where we met, I don't mind waiting, waiting for your call. It's your call. It's your call. Someone standing at the end of the bar. Come up and talk, I don't hear a little. Last to make it home, baby, you're not there. Live alone at night and pretend I don't care. I was too afraid to ever open up. There was a 50-mile canyon from my head to my heart. I'd feel it in a minute just to see your face. Now I wander in this mess I've made. The man that you deserve, but I can't bite my tongue no more. Baby, could you take me as I am? 'Cause baby, I'd take you for who you are. We can take these wheels and escape the dreams that damned us. Burn 'em, chasing cars. Baby, till the world stops spinning. Baby, till the night sky shuts out the stars. While we hanging where we met, I don't mind waiting, waiting for your call. It's your call. It's your call.
And there you have it. Some music from the Ghost Club here at 91.3 WYEP. It's your call from the album that'll be out tomorrow called King Whatever. We've had that one for a while. Dominic Dunnigan, welcome to the WYEP airwaves.
Thank you so much for having me here. It is
Yeah.
truly a wonderful time.
Well, let's rewind a couple of years because, for context, a couple of years ago, Liz Felix, the program director, and I got some songs sent to us, and we didn't know that you were from Pittsburgh, and kind of discovered you that way, and realized after listening to you that you had already really kind of developed quite the following, not only locally here, but also online in the digital world, and especially on Instagram as well. A lot of has happened over the last year. Let's talk about the album first. Where were these songs written, and where did these songs come from, like writing-wise?
Yeah, now this album was written in about like 2 halves, and the first half actually was like partly during COVID because I was just going through like a rock and roll phase, I guess. I was picking up a guitar and just, trying to be stripped back with that. And then those ones were kind of more just like me and what I wanted. And then, last summer? Yeah, last summer we all went together, this group as a band came together.
and we kind of locked in our lineup, and everybody, went out and finished the second half of the album, like the songs It's Your Call, If I Fell. And I feel like it was like we kind of developed through the making of the album and kind of became, instead of just like a solo project, more of a unit, because he put his influences, and of course, my man over here on the saxophone tooted his horn pretty well.
Well, there's a lot of excitement. The show's happening tomorrow night at Mr. Small's. Jack Swing will be opening, and actually Isaiah's on stage here, and he's in Jack Swing as well, so he'll be doing double duty tomorrow night.
Yeah, he's gonna get his steps in tomorrow. Don't worry.
Yes, that's for sure. And but I mean, you guys have seemed to evolve sound-wise since the first couple of singles and some stuff you've had success with. It was very synth-laden at times, and you seem to have moved more into like an indie rock and straight ahead kind of rock and roll type of sound.
Yeah, thanks. When I started this, I was a little bit younger. I was still in my freshman year of college, and I didn't know how to write music, so I was just figuring out, like, how do I do this? And even when you start to figure things out, like figuring out like who you are, what it is that you want to be, and even when you know what you want to be, it's still very difficult to try to actually like make it happen. So I always feel like I'm still always trying to shape this into something that's more representative of me, because I feel like that's the most important thing now. Like, because everybody is, there's trends exist, and it puts a lot of pressure on people to try to be, something. But I feel like it's just the most important thing to try to find the best version of you to show the world. Because at the end of the day, that's all you can do.
Well, I'm not sure if the average listener or music fan kind of realizes how difficult it is to establish yourself either as a solo artist or as a band or a singer-songwriter, but especially in regards to touring. You guys just came back from over 2.5 months on the road, got a bunch of shows under your belt. How did all these things end up coming together?
That tour kind of got put together last year. We work with Shelter Music Group, and you've spoken to Hannah, and she said, all right, I want to put you guys out on the road. And immediately when she said that, I was like, that's a scary thought. I've never done that before. Are people going to come out to these? And until we were doing it, I was just scared out of my mind, because like it's one of those things. It's like that's what your dream is to like get out on the road and tour. But then, like, you start thinking to yourself, it's like, okay, I have to get 10 guys across the country in one RV that doesn't have a license plate. That was kind of horrifying. But I got to give credit where credit's due. These guys helped me when I was injured, and these guys stepped up. And towards the end, we were just like clockwork, just kind of, no one was stressing out, and these dudes just been killing it night after night.
Well, we'll get the full-on show tomorrow night at Mr. Small's. Jack Swing opens up. Fuller will be performing as well. And then you guys hit the stage doors, or I guess the music starts at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Let's do a couple of songs. We'll come back and actually talk about the tour and what transpired on the road.
All right, let's do it, folks.
It's the Ghost Club. We're live and direct here at 91.3 WYEP.
That's all I need, so come and get me. My eyes twitching, words tripping. Long nights like these.
Good afternoon, Pittsburgh. Happy Friday.
I can't be alone. Don't you ask to turn the time back on me. The fear of missing out is in me. Expected to be flawless, heaven knows where I wanna be. Significant to someone, I hope that I'm the someone you need. 'Cause all I'm saying is, nights like these, I can't be alone. I'm overthinking, my chest kicking. Drop those keys, honey, please don't go. That's all I need. Come and tripping. Long nights like this, I can't be alone. What's the point of looking back on the seats? Maybe we could talk more, tell it. Hey, hey. Expected to be honest, even as we all wanna be. Perfection is someone live from WYEP. Oh, 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 oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nights like these, I can't be alone. I'm overthinking, just kicking. Drop those keys, honey. Please don't go. That's all I need. Come and get me. Oh, my eyes twitching, we're stripping. Long nights like these, I can't be alone. Whoa, whoa, I can't be alone. Whoa, whoa.
All right. On to the next one, fellas. Tune up real quick. If my mom's listening, hi, Mom.
Face down on the floor tonight. Am I just a passerby in the backseat of my life? Nothing feels real tonight. I'm alone, can't find the will to pick up the phone. I'll just stay inside, shutting loved ones out my life. Nothing feels real tonight. Can't live so paranoid when lights go out. Will you hold me? Not scared to be alone, but if I fell, I'm hoping you would catch me. Don't get pulled down with me. Say I'm weak, baby, I'll stand tall. If I don't make it back, don't wait here for me at all. If I don't make it back, don't wait here for me at all. If I don't make it back, don't wait here for me at all. Don't wait for me at all. Say I'm
91.3 WYEP. We are live and direct with the Ghost Club, who are releasing King Whatever tomorrow. It's Record Store Day, and April 20th, and shows happening at Mr. Small's tomorrow night. And there's a track that is on the album called If I Fell. So, Dominic, you guys talked about going out on the road. It was late February. Things didn't really get underway so well. What happened in the first part of the tour?
Oh man, yeah. Second night of the tour in New York City. During the set, in most shows, I would jump off of the stage into the crowd, dance the crowd, and then I would jump onto a bar. But I didn't, look around, and my spatial awareness is non-existent. So I didn't realize the bar was like low down. So when I jumped up on it, I was looking down at the bar. When I stood up, I hit the back of my head really hard, like bad, and I got a really severe concussion there. And I didn't even really know anything was wrong until these guys were like, yeah, we gotta get you to a hospital, like right now. And I was just like on Mars for about a week, and I'm still now like kind of loose with memory. I fumbled my words a little bit. So yeah, no, I quite literally fell, and these dudes caught me, and where I needed help, they helped out tremendously and made things very, very easy for me. Which is something I can't thank them enough for, because like that first opening week was like so unbelievably stressful, but I'm glad that we got through, and I'm glad I got through with these dudes.
Things seemed to turn around by the time you hit Austin and South by Southwest. There was a nice Paste magazine article that came out, a little preview of the song that you just did live, and gave you some nice accolades. And then you ended up playing on the Spin stage at South by Southwest. How did that happen?
Yeah, no, we have a publicist, and he came out to our Nashville show, and I always hate talking about myself like this, but he just like felt the set was strong enough that he really, really wanted us to play South by, so he made a couple calls, and then we got the word, hey, you guys are playing South by Southwest on the Spin stage. And that was a really, really big moment for me, just because the first part of that tour was a train wreck to me, at least, and I was just emotionally devastated. So getting that news put wind in our sails, and then we played the South by stage, and that was like the first night things really went as smoothly as they could have been going. And then from that point on, it was like full steam ahead, and we just kept chugging out the tour. And then it became really enjoyable, and now we're back home, and I don't know what to do.
Well, rest is probably a good thing after, 12, 13,000 miles on the road?
Oh, yeah, it was a lot of driving, and you don't realize how much nothing there is in between some cities. So it was very beautiful to see the country, but yeah, no, it's weird, though, because I've talked to the guys. Can't quite rest yet, just because we have tomorrow, and I'm always thinking about it. I'm going to bed and dreaming of tomorrow. So it's when tomorrow's over, that's when we can rest. But we still got some work to do.
All right. You were supposed to have a week off before the show tonight, but because of the concussion, you went back to do a couple of shows in Philly and D.C. this past week. But now you established yourself online. You got a lot of followers, millions of listens, and you can tell in different areas where those listeners are at. And what was it like to actually be able to connect with them in real time as a Pittsburgh band that hadn't been out there touring before? What was that like?
That was honestly the most wild thing of my life, and some cities act differently than others. But for whatever reason, Salt Lake was one of the standout examples of one of the best nights of shows I've ever played. People were lined up, and I just thought that was just interesting, because they didn't sell out, so there was no way that if you wanted to get up front, you had to wait for it. But people were just having fun and singing everything back to us, and that's honestly the most surreal part of it to me, is whenever I would take out my ears and I would hear people singing things back. I really can't describe how that makes me feel, other than it's the most surreal thing.
Well, before the last song here, I think it's a good time to introduce the rest of the guys. You've referred to them a little bit, but let us know who else is in the band.
No. All right, so behind me, playing bass guitar, we got Logan Casper. To my right, we got Jake Barber. He usually plays keys as well as the saxophone and sometimes the triangle. Jake Barber on the sax and sometimes keys. And then over here we got my good friend Isaiah Ross on guitars and background vocals, sometimes not here. And then back here, the mastermind of this whole operation, Christian Liberty on the drums.
All right. This is Ghost Club. They're live and direct here on WYP. The album release is tomorrow at Mr. Small's, and it's going to be the full-on rock and roll experience tomorrow night. A little stripped-down version here at our live and direct session today. How about a final song here before we send you guys off?
Sounds good to me. Before we do that, I just want to take time to thank WYEP. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, everybody here at the station. I want to thank my father. I thanked my mom earlier. If you're listening, Pop, thank you. And to people listening, if you're in your car, driving, having a bad week, there's that thing, like if there's that one thing that you really are about, that you're wondering, you're like, should I, take the jump? Like the figurative jump into what you want to do. But you're afraid, you're second guessing yourself. Please, I promise you, your life will be way better if you follow what you want instead of the things being imposed on you. I promise you, because when I was 18, I didn't know what I was doing with my life. My father took me to see Bruce Springsteen, and I walked in that concert a different man than I walked out of that. And I knew just some way, if I could just make music at all, my life would feel like $1 million. And I was afraid to do it. It was the scariest thing in my life putting things out there, but once I did, there was no looking back. So please, whatever it is that you want to do, I promise you it's worth chasing, and you can do whatever you put your mind to. I've been talking forever. Thank you guys so much for listening. We're the Ghost Club. Please, if you can come see us tomorrow, that'd be great. If not, there's so many bands playing tomorrow. Please go see a band tomorrow night. There's like 10 different shows happening in the city. All right, folks. I've landed. She's at the window, laughing at a horoscope. I lay on the floor, stuck in the same old story I'm reading. I gotta get out tonight. Doesn't matter where I go, I'm just wasting some time. I want you. I want you. Running somewhere, lost my vision and lost my goals and lost ambition, but you never, ever, ever let go. Never let go. Lost direction and lost control, falling off the edge, but you never, ever, ever let go. Never let go. Where do I go? Why can't I find my damn meaning? I wanna know. Someone out there with this feeling. If I could change parts of me, wouldn't even know what I'd want them to be without you. Without every single one of you guys listening. Lost my vision and lost my goals and lost ambition, but you never, ever, ever let go. Never let go. Lost direction of lost control, falling off the edge, but you never, ever, ever let go. Never let go. Running baby, to know what's up and what's down. The road is running in, but me, just keep running if I fall. Lost my vision, lost my goals, I lost my ambition, but you never let go. Never let go. Lost direction of lost control, falling off the edge, but you never, ever, ever let go. guys so much for having us out here. Thank you guys for listening. We're the Ghost Club.
And the show is tomorrow night at Mr. Small's Theater. Jack Swing opens up. Fuller will be performing, and things get underway about 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Congratulations on the national tour, coming back home, and the release of the album. Congrats.
Thank you so much.
King, whatever comes out tomorrow night, it's the Ghost Club here at 91.3 WYEP.